HBO love stories featuring unreliable narrators. Game of Thrones, for instance, is a story which relies heavily on the trope. A Song of Ice. Westworld is another. The hosts cannot be trusted to know when they are because they remember it for you wholesale. Now comes Sharp Objects. Is Camille a reliable narrator in Sharp Objects? Anyone who has read the novel can tell you the answer is a resounding no. I will not spoil any details from the novel that have not aired yet, but if viewers are feeling like something not quite adding up, they're not wrong. Take, for instance, Camille's hardcore alcoholism. This alone makes her character unable to tell a story accurately. In the second episode, which aired this past Sunday, Audora accuses Camille of being drunk at the funeral for 14-year-old Natalie Keene. Camille insists she was not. But what do we know about Camille? She drinks like a fish. Did she really suffer through that sober? She could very well have been drinking, assuming herself to be not drunk. Except there's the possibility Audora, who has quite a few buried rage issues towards her eldest child, could be gaslighting her. She shows enough narcissistic tendencies in her need to control her environment. Which is it? Both, and there are the flashbacks. These are disjointed memories, half remembered, half suppressed, and not telling viewers the whole story. As far as the show has told us, Camille's half-sister Marion died when they were teenagers. Was she always sick? Was it a fluke allergy that killed her? Because Camille doesn't want to remember these things head-on, the viewers at home only learn what happened inside, glancing blows, and missing many of the critical details. Then there's the self-harm aspect. Our narrator literally sees the words on her skin and then scratches them there with whatever sharp objects she can get her hands on. Bodo quote the book. I am a cutter, you see. Also a snipper, a slicer, a jabber. I am a very special case. I have a purpose. My skin, you see, screams. It's covered with words, cook, cupcake, kitty, curls, as if a knife-wielding first grader learned to write on my flesh. Someone who has the deep compulsion to cut words into her own body, words she hallucinates are already there, is someone whose perspective cannot be trusted. Anytime your main lead hallucinates anything, and in Sharp Objects, Camille is hallucinating almost all the time, you have someone whose point of view on what's happening around her cannot be trusted to be the reality of the situation. Now throw in 2 murders of teenage girls that she's trying to investigate, and one can see why anything and everything that Camille experiences should be questioned. The murderer could be staring her right in the face, and she wouldn't even notice it.